Yo, this is Edward369, and I came to tell my vision once again. You know what I'm saying? So today, I wanted to say, or to talk about, kind of really how to love yourself, you know? How to not let people say affect you, or like put you down, make you feel bad about yourself. Like, I know that what people have to say, or what people think about it sometimes, it like affects us, like damn, they think I'm like this, they think, you know. But I've learned to not let it destroy who I am, or make me a different way, make me hateful, make me want to seek revenge. I learned to keep being myself and keep loving, keep, I don't know, just being what I am. Not what people tell me I am or want me to be. And it's kind of a hard process to like figure out what you are, who you are, and the things that people say that are affecting you. It's like, oh, when someone tells you something, and you're like, what? Like, no, like, what are you talking about? You like, you know, it's like there's a reason that it like gets to you, or there's a reason that it's like it affects you in a way. It's like, oh, maybe it's true, but you're just hiding from it. So I don't know. So you have to really know who you are, really, so that when someone tells you, "Oh, you're this," it's like nah. I know I'm not, because I'm actually like this. So you don't really have to say it out loud. You can just be like, yeah, okay, whatever, like, because you know your intentions, you know where you're coming from. So it's like even though someone's gonna come and say like, "Oh, you're freaking," you're the worst person ever or something. They try to make you feel bad about yourself. But it's like, nah, I had good intentions this whole time. And you know where you're coming from. So it's like what people say shouldn't affect you because you know what you were trying to do and you know where, I mean, and if you were, like, I don't know, doing something, I guess, I don't know, then what they say about you, or they're like, oh yeah, you're like this, you're lazy. And then you're like doing nothing. And then it's like, you're like, damn, like, fuck. Like, hey, like, why are you talking shit about me? Blah, 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 blah. You know? But, like, in those moments, you have to be like, damn, maybe I am lazy. If it, like, kind of affects you. Or maybe you're not doing as much as you could. So you're like, I don't know, your soul feels it. You're like, oh, like, I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of the times our body doesn't like to be uncomfortable. So I feel like once you start like I don't know, like seeing things differently, you could say, and you start to notice that what people say doesn't really matter. It's about what you tell yourself, which how you feel about yourself, like how you love. And it's like, I don't know, you just get like, I don't even know. Shit, fucking. Alright, let's get back. Cause I was just like going nowhere, I think. No, I'm saying. But what I was saying was, it was about not caring about what people think about you. There we go. And I feel like once you get that, you get the hang of that, Once you're able to know what you have to give, you have what you know what you put on the table. It's like what everybody else says or thinks. They don't. I mean, they just don't see it. They don't see your value, you know. Because I look at it like there's so much. We always have something to give. Even if it's not money or material things. We always have something to be able to give someone. And I feel like the way energy works is like exchange. It's like give and receive. You give so that you can receive. You let go of something so that you can gain something. Or not gain, just receive what you need. You give what they need, and you receive what you need. It's like an exchange. And just freaking, I don't even know where I was going with that. This has been, I don't even know what the fuck, man. Yeah, so, like that, like, dang, like, I be forgetting shit, like, random. But, it's because maybe this video has to be a little short, for y'all. Maybe I'm just ranting a little too much. Now with the last little words, I'm about to be like, hey, what's it called? So, really, it just takes you experimenting on yourself, basically. Be like, who am I? What do I do? What do I do best? Like, find your talents and shit. I mean, and once you know, no one can tell you different. Once you know. Once you already, like, you got it in your head. So it's like, no one could be like, oh, it's this way, because you did the research. You did all this work to know. So that when someone comes to you, you can be like, oh, this is really what it is. And you explain it, and then it's that. So, what I want to say is just do the work, man. So no one can tell you what the fuck, who the fuck you are. Because you're just making yourself, you're building yourself. And sometimes when you receive what people say, oh, I'm this, and you accept it sometimes. It's like, what the fuck? At some point, you're gonna be like, damn, I am all that shit, because like people just like bring it on you and you believe it. So you're like, okay, maybe I'm just gonna make it right, make the story true. But at the end of the day, you gotta be like, hell no, this shit is fucking, this is not me. I mean, at some point you're gonna be like, this is not me. This is not fulfilling my heart, my soul. So you'll just know. Like I said, you'll know. Because you're not, you did the work, you experienced all this, and it's like, no. You know what I'm saying? So just figure it out, man. That's what I'm doing. Get on the train. Head out. Nah, but we have to build ourselves, not let what other people say create us. Because what we believe about ourselves is what we are. So once you start believing and actually being all this stuff that you believe that you are, then every little thing will be alright. Okay? nah, but fuck. Yeah, you you gotta do the work. You gotta start doing what you love to do and not care who, what, where, when, what, blah blah blah. Anything, any situation that you're in, you can't let it destroy who you are. You can't let it not. You know, I feel like we're like all put here in difficult situations so that we can overcome them. You know, and then be able to use that knowledge that we don't need nothing out there, so that or that we could fulfill our purpose, because it's always gonna be there. Every day, you're always able to expand it, make it come true, and